going, guys? It's Sandski here, and today you guys are watching my trade recap from 228, which was Wednesday. So this trade was on SPY calls, but it actually took a little bit to find and a little bit of patience because, as you guys all know, the markets this week have not been good to us. They've been pretty choppy and overall just pretty bad price action. We've been ranging $1 to $1.50 every hour with no clean moves or clean setups. But today we got one, not the cleanest, but we got a nice setup and we took advantage of it. So let me get into what I was looking at that allowed me to take this setup. So to start right off open, we open up pretty heavily to the downside, but we reject right here off this 505 level here on the white line, followed by another massive push up. Excuse me. But once we push above our VWAP, we can't get above our 200 EMA. So we kind of chop around for another 10 minutes before finally pushing below VWAP. And once again, rejecting and wicking pretty hard off this 505 level. So what I was looking at and what I was thinking when I saw this is that right now there are not enough sellers to push below this 505 level, and that puts are probably not an option right now. So we start to trickle back up. We have these pretty weak candles right here until we push through VWAP. And we get a pullback right here, which could have been a possible calls entry, but I really wasn't too comfortable with it being, so close to this 200 EMA that we just previously got rejected off of. So I didn't like the risk to reward there, but we managed to pop above it right here, and we start to form this little flag right here. Once we pop above this 200 EMA, we kind of chop around holding the EMA besides this and these two candles right here. But we break below, we kind-ish hold VWAP, but once we break above this candle and we are able to hold the 200 EMA, I'm fairly certain that the market is going to continue up. The only thing that I really would like to, have happen is a claim of this 506 level, because 506 level is kind of like a psych level. It's a whole number. Anything that ends like 505, 506, 507, I'm always careful going to the next whole number because it's normally a pretty pivotable spot for these contracts to move. So once we hold, as you can see, we push above and we hold 506 pretty nicely. We get these long wicks right here, but our 9 EMA is holding quite well. Here we dip down a little bit, but our 13 EMA is quite strong, which I love to see. And we're continuing to slow grind up. So at this point, I enter calls. I signal to the group, enter calls here. I like this movement on this pullback right here into the 9 EMA. I thought it was a pretty well bounce. So we get into calls here, and our target was actually right here at this pre-market high zone. And sure enough, it just took a little bit of time, but the next 4 candles were a pretty good indication of what the play happened. So we made a quick 20%, and we exited right around here on this dip back into the zone. And then not much happened after that. As you can see, you get a little pullback for a little move up, and then not much until the midday dump and reversal, followed by another dump. So it's a pretty choppy day overall, but I'm happy with the way it turned out. And that's every day this week. We've only traded twice, but both days were green. On days like this, you just really have to stay focused and patient and let the play come to you. If you just get out of your comfort zone, it's very easy to make simple mistakes that you might not see the flag, or you might anticipate something, and it goes to backfire. So always just let the play, reveal itself and play out before actually entering. It's always better to react to a play than it is to anticipate, because that way you can actually be in control of what happens. But I look forward to the Thursday and Friday, and like and subscribe for more. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.